So right here, this is what we will continue to have push on shore. But one thing we're talking about, the storm surge. So wrapping around that eye, we have those very strong winds coming straight in from the west. So you imagine powerful winds just shoving an entire wall of water on shore, and that's what is going to be happening across Lee County as well as still parts of Collier County. So Collier, even though actually Collier County, Marco Island, you're going to see that rain subside pretty soon. Problem is that storm surge will continue to be a concern until we see the storm lift farther off toward the north. So as we continue to see a move off toward the north and northeast, we'll gradually see improvements from the south to the north. So that's what we can expect. Collier County will first see those improvements late tonight into tomorrow, and then gradually the rest of us by tomorrow will see those winds taper off as well. But for now, we are dealing with the second half of this storm now starting to move into western Lee County as well as parts of Charlotte County as well. So Port Charlotte, doesn't look like that eye's really going to pass over you very much. It looks like you're just going to kind of stay in this section of the eye wall as it continues to make its way off toward the north and northeast. Same story across Inglewood toward Warm Mineral Springs. You are going to be dealing with extremely heavy rainfall, the threat for flooding. There was a reason why Inglewood had a bullseye over it of nearly 20 inches of rainfall for our forecast yesterday, and I suspect this is why. Those outer rain bands, the strongest, not the outer rain band, excuse me, the strongest rain bands in the eye wall just kind of concentrated here over Northport, over southern Sarasota County as the storm continues to push off toward the north and east. And one thing, Trent, that I talked a little bit about is that because of its orientation, Charlotte Harbor and Charlotte County might not see as severe of storm surge.
Yeah, they make it a little push in the water there from just the hurricane force winds that are wrapping from the southeast, pushing off to the northwest. But as far as the storm surge of up to 18 feet, that looks like to be to the right side of circulation to the south. For Charlotte Harbor, it was a good thing to see those numbers drop when the storm moved to the south, but somebody had to pay the price of that shift, and unfortunately it was the rest here of southwest Florida. Enough water had moved in there in the days earlier that we saw the rise in the water levels. We had John Barron there along the Peace River near Lashley Park at one point, and the water was already over the seawall as Ian was coming off the northern shore of Cuba. We had some debris lines in the grass, and that was kind of an alarming sign of how high the water was going to get here in southwest Florida.